You guys, it is a craft vlog. I literally right now feel like I'm on drugs. I literally feel like I am on drugs. Anytime I have a craft that like I'm super excited to do, I feel genuinely like I am on a substance. I do not feel sober. I feel wired. Right now I feel wired. Is that what happiness feels like? Is happiness the greatest drug of all? Yes. I can tell you that, yes, happiness is the greatest drug of all. I'm currently squatting. You can't see, but I am, if I ever had a child, which I don't want to do because I found out that we all know it can rip from your coochie to the bum hole, but it can also rip up. Did you guys know that? And I don't want that. But anyways, if I were to ever have a kid, I would have it in the squat position because that seems the most natural. On my living room floor with a doula and a midwife. Anyways. Hey, first thing we're gonna do is make a sculpture, like a full out sculpture. You guys know that I make clay rings, right? And it's something that I do because it just helps me like relax and it's fun. And I view them all like as little miniature sculptures. And I want a way to display them in like an art form. It's kind of warm outside, but it's almost like dark. You see that? So I want to gather my stuff and go outside. We only have a little bit of light left, so we are going to enjoy it. I packed a little bag and headed on out. Let me show you a quick what's in my purse when I'm crafting outside. First, we have some of the stuff for the sculpture that I've made. We'll get into that. Aluminum foil, because we need that. And then some exciting things. You guys know I'm a drink girl. I love having a drink in my hands. I love having numerous drinks. So my drinks for today, I have a lemon sparkling water. Of course I'll have more water, but this is just the first water drink that we're having, even though it's 6 and I haven't drank water yet. And then I have this green tea. Let's talk about this sculpture. What is it? I'm so excited. Basically, again, I make a lot of those rings, so it's like I need a way to display them. So I started Googling, because I was just gonna originally buy like a ring holder, but I couldn't find any that was big enough to hold my hundreds of rings, specifically the clay rings. And then I saw this picture, and I was like, okay, the long finger. This is the complete inspiration for what I'm making. You know when water, specifically sparkling water, is so cold it like burns you? Do you know what I mean? Like it burns your throat. I'm like, that's super cool. I love the idea. Not big enough for all the rings I have. And that is when I came up with this idea to make, it's gonna be based off my hand. You'll see what I mean by that. I want a full hand with super long, like alien looking fingers. All of them are gonna be super long. And then I'm gonna have the hand be like, you know, a hand, but then it's gonna like spill out. Like that's what's in my head. Who knows? I've never made a sculpture before, so I'm really like living and live, laugh, learning, loving, live, laugh, living, loving, thriving. So what I've made so far is 2 of the fingers. I follow this one sculptor on Instagram, and this is how he like starts his sculptures, and then he builds off of it. I'm doing it off my fingers. So I have made so far the ring finger, which is this one, and then the pinky finger, which is this one. And you see how they're just so alien and like so long and cool. Now let's make the next finger, which is, and I mean that as no disrespect, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even have done that. I mean, not me disrespecting my BFFs. Okay, so this one needs to now be the longest. So we're gonna do that. And then eventually once we make it out of this, we'll put the clay on it. We all have like different sized fingers. Lengthwise, so I'm doing it just based off of mine. This is honestly one of my best ideas yet. Also, I'm doing a craft video. I made this shirt. It said the universe is waiting for you, because it is. Get out there and do what you want, because the universe is ready to give you what you want. You just have to go for it. It's also like 50 degrees out, which is so nice because, which I know is cold for some people, but because it's been super cold, negative degrees, feeling like negative 15, I'm now acclimated to this weather. So like this weather does feel really, really nice. Isn't that crazy? Because your body just acclimates. I'm born and raised in a place that is cold. I'm just shaping it like into like alien-esque vibes I'm feeling. And then when I was like 18, I moved to Florida and I lived there for a little bit, and it's so warm there that I got so used to it that I then started thinking that like 60-degree weather was freezing. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so I'm back inside. It got a little too dark, but I made all 5 fingers, and now I need to try to assemble them all together. but only using tinfoil because this needs to stay together and be like one piece, and like it's going in the oven, so I don't think I can put glue on it, even though then clay will be over it. I don't know. I could Google how to do this, but I don't want to do that. I just want to kind of just wing it. That's how I do everything. I'm gonna try to attach them all and I'll be back. I did it. Y'all see the resemblance? Now we need to work on the hand. Making the hand go down, and I'm gonna have to make it a sturdy at the base because it's gonna be holding up a lot of weight. Oh, I didn't think about how I'm gonna make it sturdy. But like, I did it. So I'm feeling good. So I'm gonna work on this and I'll be back. Okay. Okay, so now we are moving to, let's start putting clay on it to make it like a sculpture. Oh, okay, so I want oven baked clay and I want it to be white. But white oven baked clay is one, really expensive and also really hard to find. Like the clay that I found wouldn't get to me for like 2 weeks or a week and a half, which I guess isn't really that long, but for me and my impatient ass, I'm like, I need it now. So instead, I just went and bought colorful children's oven baked clay, which is what I use to make rings anyways. It just comes with a bunch of colors, and I'm just gonna like roll them out all together and then put them on because I'm gonna paint it white. I have not been this excited for a craft in literally so long. So here's all the colors I have out right now. I'm now working at a desk because the one bad thing about children's clay is it comes hard and then you have to like soften it up with your hands. I'm applying kind of a lot of pressure with this little thing. Yup. One thing I love knowing that I'm gonna paint it is I literally don't have to worry about it getting dirt on it. Because working with clay, it's so easy to get your fingerprints and like dirt in it. I have been rolling out a couple of pieces and I want to get started. I'm gonna start with just the base so I can get it to stand. Here is the base, holding it up nice and strong. I think another benefit of children's clay is because it is just like a thicker, more hard thing, it's way more sturdy. So it's definitely gonna be helping me out here. So let's just keep on going. It is really coming along. So I have done the front and back. Now we're gonna move up for the fingers. The way I'm gonna do this so nothing breaks is I'm gonna start making them all at the same time. And I'm gonna move them up at the same time. Oh, it's going good. It's going very good. I'm just taking my time. A bit crazy up here, but you know, as I go up with leveling them, they will all even up. Where'd this bruise come from? Okay, you guys, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's standing up on its own, by the way. The middle finger keeps wanting to fall down because it's just so long. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in, smooth everything out even more. She is so cool. Okay, so we've reached the stage that like she is ready for the oven. So I just preheated my oven. We're now gonna go put this on the pan and like using foil, prop it up okay. I had to make like a specialty little pan for this because it's so big I didn't connect to. She's out of the oven. Now it just needs to like sit because clay, for me, all the clay I've ever used, it takes a while to harden. Like it has to like dry and it will harden, but oh my gosh, I can't wait until I can like pick it up. It is nice and big and I have decided I'm gonna paint it white. It stands up straight. Ooh. Okay, I have 2 coats of paint on. You guys, I'm like obsessed with it. Like, it looks so good. I'm so happy I decided to paint. We are losing light, so I need to get out here and varnish it. Okay, wait, how do I do this again? I didn't even read the instructions. I'm gonna wear a mask just to be extra safe of breathing it in. Okay. Oh no, oh no. That is so bad. Okay, we're losing light very quickly, but I was able to get most of the grass out of it, and thankfully it fell backwards, so it was the back that got dirt on it. Okay, but I got most off, and now we are going to, oh my god, I gotta be careful, do the second round of varnish. This looks so creepy. She is literally done. Like, she's done, and it's time to put the rings on her. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna like put much thought into it. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna like kind of put them on wherever. Like, I'm not gonna overthink it, because I think overthinking things overcomplicates it, and when you work with your unconscious mind, you get your best results. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm starting to put them on, and and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it is so cool. Oh my gosh, she's so big, it's like hard to get her in frame. Like, literally the coolest thing ever. She looks so pretty. I literally love her. This is like the coolest little art thing I've ever made. And I know you're like, okay, well, say you want a ring from the bottom. This is gonna be a journey to get them off. These are not, I'm not gonna wear these rings. I also have like 50 rings still left over, but I'm not gonna wear any of these. These, like, this is an art piece now. Like, these rings belong to the art piece. So I'll probably, because I really like this one. I do like a lot of these that are like on here, so I'm probably gonna make some more for actual wearing, but these are for the art. It's weird, it's cool, it's salad fingersy, and I love it. Me and who? Have I already made that joke in this video where I held hands with it and say me and who? I don't know. If I haven't, me and who. If I have, I'm gonna hit you twice with it, because for real, me and who? Who wants me? I used to always wonder how people made bigger sculptures. Now, obviously, I don't think mine's considered big, but it's definitely not small, but I feel like, I don't know. But I used to always wonder how people did this, and I remember trying with just clay and like not being able to do it, and it being so hard, and also being like, they use so much clay, like look how much clay they use. And then I like started following this like animator sculpture dude on Instagram, and I saw him like make his stuff from the beginning, and he used tin foil or aluminum, no, how do you Brits say it? Aluminum, because we say aluminum and y'all say alumum, so y'all say something like that. And I remember seeing him do that and being like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense, because this would have been so much clay if it was just clay. So much stuff is a lot easier than you would expect. You just have to learn the little secrets, but a lot of sculptures, obviously not all, but a lot of sculptures have aluminum foil in the inside of them. It's not all, sorry, clay. High five, bro. Okay, I don't know, I just hope that like this sheds some light that like anybody can do it. The hand took about an hour, and of course the rings, all in all, probably 5 hours, maybe more. This took me about 6 hours, and I'm obsessed with it. It's perfect. It's everything I've ever wanted. Well, it's everything I've ever wanted for, like, I had this idea like 3 days ago. So it's everything I've ever wanted for about 3 days, and I finally have it. And I can't wait for it to just be a little sculpture in my room. It's literally just a little art piece. Anyways, that was this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Subscribe if you want to hang out again. Why do I keep forgetting my outro? I don't know, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!